Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen confirms Tamra Judge's status with RHOC. Tamra Judge has always been a wild card on the Real Housewives of Orange County. If there is chaos and drama, then she's usually the one stirring things up. Season 19 has been rough on Tamra, who has found herself dealing with a lot of personal issues in therapy. She has also been rocked by her good friend, Teddy Mellencamp's stage 4 cancer diagnosis. Things came to a boiling point during episode 6 of season 19's RHOC, and the reality star stormed out of a cast dinner in New Orleans, insisting that she is done filming. Andy Cohen recently offered an update during Watch What Happens Live on Tamra's status with the show. Real Housewives of Orange County cast member Heather Dubrow joined Andy in the clubhouse on August 14, 2025. She and Andy discussed the explosive fight, with him asking, "Did you truly believe she was quitting?" Heather then replied with, "Yes and no." Andy then confirmed that Tamra did not quit, leading Heather to quip, "It's like her implants, they always come back." So there you have it, straight from Andy Cohen. At this moment, Tamra Judge is still with RHOC. In episode 6, near the very end, the ladies went to dinner together in New Orleans. Tamra got into an argument with several of the women before finally getting up to leave. She would then go to a separate area of the restaurant and ask producers to call her car. Once inside the car, she called her husband, Eddie Judge, to help her book a flight home. While discussing the evening in question during a confessional, Tamra explained, "I feel not loved and not wanted, and I don't think there's a place for me in this group. I'm done. I'm out. I don't need this. Bye," she told Eddie, and then she posted an Instagram story, seemingly teasing her exit. Tamra recently told Bravo's Daily Dish that she has leaned on Teddy Mellencamp this season, and that comes with some guilt attached. "I felt guilty because during filming, she'd be like, 'How are you?' I'm like, 'I'm crying, it's horrible, the girls are horrible to me,' and she would say like, 'Honey, you got this.' And I'm like, 'Wait a minute, I should be saying this to you, you know.' But she's an inspiration for sure," Tamra explained. How do you feel about Tamra sticking around for more RHOC? Is it time for her to make an exit? Check out part of Heather Dubrow's interview on Watch What Happens Live below. The lights of Bravo never dim for long, especially when it comes to the Real Housewives universe. Every week brings another shockwave, another headline, another confession. But few names ignite as much conversation among Orange County fans as Tamra Judge. She's the fitness-loving, tequila-shooting, sharp-toned housewife who has defined entire eras of the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC. And now, after months of speculation swirling online, Bravo's own ringmaster, Andy Cohen, has officially confirmed her status with the franchise. It happened the way most housewives' bombshells do, subtly then suddenly. Andy was appearing on his radio show, Radio Andy, when a caller asked him point-blank, "Is Tamra Judge returning for another season, or is her time with Orange County done?" For weeks, Bravo watchers had whispered about it. Social media threads churned with gossip. Fans swore they spotted Tamra filming at a chic restaurant in Laguna. Others insisted she was in talks for her own fitness spin-off. Some argued that Bravo had moved past her, focusing instead on new faces and fresh storylines. The uncertainty only fueled more speculation, but Andy, ever the maestro of suspense, finally delivered clarity. With a grin that suggested he knew he was about to break the internet, Andy said, "I can confirm Tamra Judge is very much part of RHOC's future. She's not going anywhere. Orange County wouldn't be the same without her." The Bravo sphere exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag Tamra is back and hashtag Ositakan trended across X, formerly Twitter. Fans rushed to Instagram to flood Tamra's comments with orange emojis, clinking glasses, and a chorus of cut fitness checks, not friendships. A legacy cemented. For longtime viewers, Andy's confirmation felt less like an announcement and more like a validation of what they'd always believed, that Tamra Judge is and always will be the backbone of RHOC. Tamra joined the show in season 3, back in 2007, and almost instantly redefined the rhythm of the series. Her fiery arguments, raw vulnerability, and razor-sharp wit transformed what had once been a quiet docu-soap into a Bravo juggernaut. She brought both chaos and candor, whether it was navigating her family struggles, launching businesses, or delivering one-liners that still live rent-free in fans' minds. For months, Bravo fans have been buzzing with speculation. Would Tamra Judge, one of the most outspoken and unforgettable stars of the Real Housewives of Orange County, continue her reign on the series that has defined her for over a decade? The chatter grew so loud that even Andy Cohen, the Bravo mastermind himself, couldn't ignore it. And finally, after weeks of whispers, rumors, and cryptic Instagram posts, Andy stepped forward to give fans exactly what they wanted: clarity. Tamra Judge's status with RHOC has officially been confirmed. The build-up of suspense. It wasn't just another Housewives storyline, it was a full-blown guessing game. Tamra has long been a polarizing figure in Orange County, both adored and criticized for her fiery personality, unfiltered mouth, and willingness to jump headfirst into drama. When she briefly exited the show in 2020, many thought it was the end of an era. But Tamra is nothing if not resilient. She reinvented herself through podcasts, guest appearances, and a surprise return in season 17, proving to everyone that the Tres Amabis spark and that sharp Tamra wit were still alive and well. Still, with every new season comes the same dreaded question: who stays and who goes? Fans debated fiercely on social media, dissecting every comment Tamra made, every cryptic emoji she posted, even her choice of hashtags. Was she in talks with Bravo? Was she leaving to pursue other projects? Was another cast shakeup looming on the horizon? The speculation became so intense that it spilled over into BravoCon panels and late-night interviews. And when Andy Cohen himself was asked, he smiled that trademark mischievous grin, the one that tells fans he knows more than he's willing to say. Andy Cohen speaks. Finally, during a recent sit-down with Bravo executives and a live taping of Watch What Happens Live, Andy Cohen decided it was time to break the suspense. With his signature flair for drama, he teased the audience with a lead-up about how every season of Housewives is a new chapter. Then, with a sparkle in his eye, he confirmed what many had hoped for. Tamra Judge is not going anywhere. She's very much a part of the Real Housewives of Orange County, and trust me when I say, she's bringing the fire. The studio erupted into cheers. On social media, fans instantly flooded timelines with reactions, some celebrating, others bracing themselves for more of Tamra's infamous confrontations. Either way, the message was clear. RHOC without Tamra Judge is unthinkable, and Andy Cohen knows it. Why Tamra matters. Andy's confirmation wasn't just about casting, it was about acknowledging the cultural impact Tamra has had on the franchise. Love her or hate her, Tamra represents the raw, unpolished energy that first drew viewers to RHOC. She's not afraid to stir the pot, call out hypocrisy, or admit when her own life is in chaos. From her messy feud with Vicky Gunvalson, to her heartbreaking divorce from Simon, to her roller coaster relationship with Eddie, Tamra has bared it all. Her authenticity, mixed with her unapologetic shade, has kept fans glued to their screens. And Andy Cohen knows exactly how crucial that balance is. She's one of those housewives who just gets it, Andy explained. Tamra knows the assignment. She's funny, she's raw, she's emotional, and she's never afraid to speak her truth, even when it blows up in her face. That's what makes good television. Tamra reacts. Of course, Tamra wasn't about to let Andy have the final word without chiming in herself. Within hours of his confirmation, she took to Instagram with a cheeky post, a boomerang of herself sipping a cocktail with the caption, "Did you really think I was done? Orange County isn't ready for what's next, RHOC still here." The post instantly racked up thousands of likes and comments from fans, fellow housewives, and even Bravo alums. Kelly Dodd cheekily replied, "Of course you're not done," while Heather Dubrow simply posted an orange emoji, fueling speculation about what kind of alliances or rivalries the new season might showcase. What it means for RHOC. Tamra's confirmed return ensures that the upcoming season of RHOC won't be lacking in fireworks. Andy Cohen hinted that producers are already leaning into storylines that highlight Tamra's complicated friendships, her ever-evolving business ventures, and her role as both instigator and mediator. Tamra is like the spark plug of the group, Andy teased. When she's there, the dynamics shift. Conversations get real, conflicts rise to the surface, and no one can hide behind fake smiles for too long. This revelation suggests fans can expect some classic housewives drama, shade thrown at dinner parties, tears shed on group trips, and plenty of those explosive reunions that Andy himself loves to host.